Hello, 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 hello. Presence and potential. Experience your higher self and live in wholeness. MarthaCreek.com to contact me. Chapter 4. Profess my own values and beliefs without attacking or judging others. But my way's the right way. The key to mastering this skill is learning how to profess your own values and your own beliefs without expecting others to join us, without attacking others for their beliefs, without even judging others for their beliefs, minding my own beliefs. Sound impossible? It nearly is. It's a monumental accomplishment to actually profess our own beliefs and what we're convinced of or convicted in, and not expect others to join in or to align with us. To not expect you to do it my way, which is the right way. Your way is the wrong way. My way is the right way. Right? You don't agree? What's the problem? The problem is the pain that we create for ourselves when we're in a judging, attacking, coaching, counseling, mentoring, telling others what to do, minding their business state of mind. It's painful when we try to do the impossible, which is to get them to change their mind. It hurts when we try to get someone to change their beliefs and their convictions. It's impossible. It's nearly impossible to change our own beliefs and convictions, let alone someone else's. I can't even change mine. That's a full-time job in most cases. It's delusional to think I can change another person's beliefs versus them waking up to change in their own way, in their own time, and in their own timing. Let's look at this tool from a self-differentiation model, which is a measure of emotional and spiritual maturity and effective leadership model. How can we profess our own beliefs and values and not judge another for theirs? How can you do that? How can we not drop and displace and project our expectations onto others, or to hold our expectations in a right and wrong framework? It comes across as I see it rightly, therefore you're wrong, or my way's a good way, therefore yours is a bad way or a wrong way. And as long as I continue framing situations in this old, archaic worldview, in that old way, there's always going to be something and somebody that's the matter with me. There's always going to be the temptation to try to keep doing the impossible, to keep trying to change another person, or to change another person's beliefs, attitudes, dispositions, patterns, ideations, philosophies. This would be no different than trying to teach a cat to bark, or trying to turn a human being into a giraffe, and then being very frustrated as to why they're not changing. You know what's not frustrating? Looking instead at the empowerment and the possibility of me being the one who actually changes. If you like change, raise your hand. If you want to be the one to change, keep your hand up. I have friends in certain groups and arenas and causes that are very different to mine. For example, there's close friends that are vegetarian and even vegan. veganism. They support the rights of animals and are against abusing animals, exploiting them, or consuming animal products in any way. Over the years, I've been challenged for eating meat and being party to this animal abuse. I absolutely can appreciate and understand their desire, where they're coming from, and for this cause. I support causes that lean toward veganism, strictly vegan or vegetarian. I support animal rescue sanctuaries and have for years. And I still consume meat. While it is not my value or my choice, my will, my decision to avoid consuming animal products, I honor their right to that. I absolutely can love and appreciate and understand how deeply it's somebody else's value and belief system. And there's room for both. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Another example of this is shaming. In my family, the elders shamed the children pretty regularly. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shamey, shamey, shamey. I'm aware of how deep that shame is and how any shame is, not only in my psyche, but in the psyche of human beings as a species. This deep, deep, deep well of shame exists in us all to some degree. Because of the meaning given to shaming, it makes my skin kind of crawl to hear anybody shaming another. Although I profess and value this, I absolutely understand the belief that shaming is a way to teach. It was a way to inform, to educate, a way to break habits, and a way to break patterns. I also am aware that I'm not free of it. And if I'm not careful, I'll shame somebody for shaming, just like I complain about complainers and judge the judgers. While it's not my belief or my value or my preference that I shame as a way to do education, teaching, informing, it is certainly the way of some and has been for generations. My opposing others, judging or attacking them for their way, only perpetuates more violence in the world, more shame in the world. In essence, if we see another as wrong, then we're shaming them for shaming, blaming them for blaming, as I said earlier, judging them for judging, criticizing them for criticizing. When we fight against another person's beliefs, trying to eliminate their beliefs or minimize them in the world to create a world where those actions don't exist, we wind up perpetuating the very thing we claim we want to end or minimize in the world. So I'm a part of it. My actions matter. Blessings, friends. See you for the next chapter.